Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to do a little bit more of a deep dive into Druid, go over some of the stats and scaling, and what seems to work best for me, at least so far. I'm not... There appears to be a little bit of confusion in the scaling and the tooltips, and sometimes it shows that they're scaling off of abilities that doesn't actually exist, so I wanted to kind of go over that a little bit with you guys, talk about what works best for me, and then give you some gameplay after I talk about it. Just a full game with some exciting duo kills, so stick around for that. Like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and that would be fantastic for me. I appreciate it. If not, totally understand too. But let's get into it. So, Druid has 4 passives. And I'll just read them from left to right. So, Dexterity passive gives you Predatory Senses, where you can sense enemy players within a radius of 30 meters. Wall hacks, if you will. Stamina gives you gives you Nature's Breath, which increases. It gives your treants a 150 point shield when summoned. Intelligence gives you 2 passives if you stack it high enough. The first one is Natural Swiftness, which reduces the Force of Nature cooldown to 30 seconds. And then the second one is Hunter's Focus, which gives your Shadow Assault. It returns additional primal energy to you when you land it. And then your Will passive allows you to store an extra charge of your treant on your Force of Nature. So my most important... I value my passives kind of like this. Will passive first, and then that is the most important for me. And then Int and Dex are kind of simultaneous for me, and Stamina is my least important. If you can get all 4, though, it's fantastic. I don't bother with stacking Intelligence to 80. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I will eventually, but I don't know that you'll be able to get the others filled out without really high gear, so I don't mess with that too much. And then what I will say is, as far as your damage goes, I've been playing around with it, and if you unequip some items, it'll show you that there's scaling, and some it'll show you that there's not. The main damage increases that I have found are Will and Intelligence. Dexterity says, when you stack Dexterity, it says that you get more damage from it on the tooltip. So if you see right now, I have 2 rings on, which are just Dex rings. That's the only thing that they would be giving us. If you take them off, I have 129.98 on my Treant and 100.39 on my Panther Pounce. If I put them on, I have 102.23 on Panther Pounce and 130.79. So I just wanted to point out, like, it says that you're getting scaling. My testing, I don't see any scaling from Dex. What I have noticed is that there is scaling for Will and Intelligence. So those are my primaries. As far as, like, your secondary offensive stats that you can roll, I've been testing that out a little bit. I don't have the greatest information for that so far. I do know that literally every single one of your abilities stacks on weapon damage, so plus weapon damage, just flat weapon damage, is really good, because that will increase the damage on each of your abilities as well. I've tested that multiple times with different kits, and it definitely seems to make a difference. I haven't noticed a big difference if I equip a blue mace with 124 fizz damage and a green mace with 123. There doesn't appear to be any change in the damage that you do. Not sure what's going on with that. I haven't actually got to really dig into it super hard. And I will say the last tip I have as far as damage scaling is, if you have a staff in your main hand when you shift into Panther form, or whenever your abilities are out, your abilities and your Panther will do more damage. If you have a one-handed weapon, like the mace or dagger, they will do less damage. And that updates as you equip them. So it doesn't matter if you throw your tree out with your staff on and then switch to mace, it's still going to reduce the damage. So just keep that in mind as you're playing the game. In order to get the most damage out, you have to have your staff on. Now, I know that at high levels in purple gear, there are some maces that are one-handed weapons that are pretty close to the damage of a two-handed weapon. So that might close the gap some, and you may see better results. But in the earlier, there's at least a 12-point difference here for damage, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's a quick summary of kind of the scaling that goes into Druid, the way the abilities work. I haven't worked out all the numbers. If anybody loves math, anyone loves math, I will give you the info. Talk to me, and we can try to work out the coefficients. I'd love to work with somebody. Definitely credit you in a video. But with that, that's all I have on what to build on Druid. I have a singular game, 8 kills coming up. Watch that, and then I'll check back with you at the end. Yeah, we're alright with this. Let's, where do we want to go? Let's go to my favorite chest on the rooftop and hold that. 2 below us. Let's drop down right here. And then they're around the corner. To the left. One's a caster. Alright, wait. Send your stuff in. Okay, well they're AFK. That probably feels bad for them. Yeah, so no gear bracket in this, unless it's just bigger. Alright, we're going up. Another 2 over there. One Swordmaster, one Fighter, or DK. Down here. Going. Send in. Alright, nobody around us right now. Do they have anything or no? Where below? Oh, it's not below. Give me a second. No, not in here. Run back down. I bet they're over here. We have to go. Yep, I know where they are. Come to me. You gotta come all the way down to the end and come up. I'm just looking for them. Alright, I see them. I know where they are. Pyro, maybe priest? Priest warrior. You gotta come back this way, along the edge. Over here. Come here. Come here. Alright. They're up there. Drinking a pot potion. Alright, I'm going. They're running from me. On the cryo. Good. Everybody's dead, right? Go. This cryo's got nice stuff, but well, it's got a nice weapon. Alright, well, I'll take the nice sword. And the tiny torment. And all his healing. And his little greens. Cool. And his 5,000 gold loot item. Perfect. I like when people are in all epics. Oh, I'll loot it. Don't worry. I have lots of space. I've barely looted anything. Did you just dump it all on the ground, or? Oh, you do. You're fine. You took all the good stuff. You're okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. I think it was a full lobby, so that's half the lobby, right? We killed 6, we're 8. That's half the lobby. And circles coming to us. Nothing feels worse than getting body blocked by PvE. Ah, 2 more. I'm just chilling, they haven't seen me yet. Over on the side. Going for them. I'm gonna pre-drink a pot as I run in. Stay alive. I know where it's at. I should have got this earlier, man. That's my bad. Oh my god. I hate climbing that, but like also it's really good to run from people. Good job, by the way. Nah, what are you gonna do? You had 2 fighters both spin on you. And we won. Like, you blocked the one, I dodged the other, but then they just went you super hard. And I don't know if you had just blocked, I don't know that you live. Maybe, but I don't think so. Like, if you just turned and blocked, you know? Oh, that's right, so you couldn't even. So, yeah. Did you just die? Which one are you? We loot this, find a portal, and leave. Get this guy, he's got perps. He has 1 perp. That's actually... Okay. I'm good. I'm fine with this. You want me to get you this portal down here? I don't know, I'll find one. Yeah, go ahead. No, you're fine, go. My bet is that there's one over here on this side where we killed those guys. Yep. And then staggered whirlwinds. Fuck me. Yeah. I'm gonna try to steal their portal. And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed making it, especially the part about my partner dying and me getting to feel like a hero for just a second. Did want to take a second, thank you guys all for your support. The channel has exploded from where it was. I know it's still small, but you guys have done fantastic subscribing and liking. I'm glad you enjoy it. I plan on doing more Dungeonborne content, so keep an eye out, keep watching. Hope that we continue to make it better together. Let me know down in the comments below what your guys' favorite stats are, or like tertiary stats, the offensive, defensive stats that you can roll on the gear. Let me know what your favorites are, and I'll try to try them out. But that's all our time today, and I will see you all in the dungeons.